With the first pick in the 2022 NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select.
Hold up. Listen, I know what you're thinking. I have never seen this P-Brain in the NBA before. And technically, you're right. I've never actually played in an NBA game. But I did finesse my way into the NBA. And here's how I did it. 2016. Some people say it's the best year of all time. People actually still play 2K. The Ball brothers were emerging. We lost Harambe. Drake just dropped Views. We of course got this class. And who can forget the best NBA season of all time? Featuring the GOAT dunk contest, Kobe's last season, and this.
Iguodala to Curry. Back to Iguodala. Up for the layup. Oh, blocked by James.
2016 was also the year that I came up with an idea that would literally change my life.
I was going to declare for the NBA draft. Now the only reason I was doing this is because I thought a regular hooper in the NBA draft would be pretty funny. But there was a problem. See, back in 2016, I didn't have YouTube, I didn't have TikTok, and I definitely didn't have Instagram. So the only people who would find this funny were like me and 5 other friends. Fast forward 5 years, and now I got a TikTok. All the stars have aligned. The NBA draft is in just a couple months, and I finally have a reason to pull this off. Now, believe it or not, I've never actually applied for the NBA draft before, so I had to do a little bit of research to see how and if I'm even allowed to apply. And that's when I found it. International players are automatically eligible if they are at least 22 years old. With this newfound information, I went crazy writing the most undeniable letter you could ever imagine and sent that straight off to Commissioner Adam Silver.
It hasn't even been a full 24 hours and we've got an official response from the NBA head office. Basically it just says you need to sign your letter, send it back. So I'm gonna do that right now and wait for the response. Just kidding, I drive a hybrid, it doesn't make any noise. It's been like 2 days since I sent it off and I haven't got any response. So I'm wondering if it's because I electronically signed it. So I'm gonna go hand sign it, send it back off, and hopefully we'll get a response.
I just received an email from the NBA. It's been like 2 weeks since I sent off the letter, and honestly, I was worried that, they denied me, which I don't know why, because they don't have any reason to believe that I am not an official NBA prospect. Oh, they've sent the early entry application form. So all I need to do now is fill this out and I'll be in the NBA draft 2022. Let's go.
So I've posted a few TikToks along the way and there's varied reaction. Some people like Jamie here are just curious to see if I got into the draft. Or there were people like Brandon Mina here who had nothing but nice things to say. You were too skinny. You should be getting your weight up this whole time. Name one guy that is in the NBA that is this tall and skinny. What are you doing? You probably will never be in the NBA. Not hating, but I just went through all your stats and some clips. It's all average. Well, you P-brain Brandon, where are these clips and stats? Because I don't have them. You absolute P-brain. Anyway, not hating, apparently. It's just what it is. Hopefully you do get in the NBA, but most likely as a backup plan who comes out for blowouts or last minutes. Or Brandon, people who sit on the bench waiting to get on the court during blowouts get paid hundreds of thousands of dollars. So Brandon, you sit behind your little keyboard. I'm chasing my dream. Let this be a lesson to every single kid watching this, every adult watching this. Chase your dreams, no matter what Brandon says, no matter what highlights he's seen of you doing. If you want to be an artist and he's seen your stats, be an artist. If you want to be Mr. Whippy and he's seen your footage, be Mr. Whippy. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
At 5:52 a.m., April 14th, 2022, I received an email from the NBA's head office. It read,
Dear Jaden, we have received your application on April 12th, 2022. Under the collective bargaining agreement between the NBA and the National Basketball Players Association, an international player is automatically eligible to be selected in the NBA draft held during the calendar year in which such player has his 22nd birthday. According to the information contained in your application, you turned 22 on April 3rd, 2020, and you were therefore eligible for the 2020 NBA draft. As a result, you are now a free agent who is eligible to sign with any team. I finessed the NBA. I knew no one was gonna pick me. I wanted to become a free agent. For anyone who has ever played NBA 2K, you know that there is a free agent tab on the roster. This was my plan all along. Running 2K, I am an NBA free agent. NBA free agents are listed on NBA 2K. I need to be in the game, Ronnie. And I'm happy to work at Swags if that's what needs to happen. But I will be in the game one way or another.